Pirates just going everywhere. Okay. Doggone it. That's frustrating.
That is very frustrating. Hope she doesn't call back.
She probably will. We had a phone call and it interrupted our scheduled live stream. And so now we're trying to restart the live. I'm sorry, guys. It was my aunt. People are calling to check. We probably should have scheduled this on your phone. People are calling my phone to check on my dad. He's still in the hospital. And he's... they're looking maybe a little minor surgery, and they're going to put some a stent in his leg to get better blood flow. So hopefully they'll get that.
Hey, Jax made it back.
Oh, yay! Sorry. I just explained my aunt called. Everybody's calling my phone probably just to check on my dad to see how he's doing in the hospital. So that's why my phone may get interrupted. We should have done this on his phone.
Yeah, we're going to cross our fingers.
Every week it's something.
We always have something. We're going to cross our fingers that that doesn't happen again. And maybe everybody that was on the other one will find this one. I don't know.
Yeah. Darn it. I was trying to think of another place. Whole Foods is really expensive though, so Trader Joe's is a better match. As far as, you know, the food wise, not being junky. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope he does too. He should. It's just been, you know, he's 88, going to be 89 in January, and just has a few little health issues. But we're praying about it, and the doctor's a good doctor. So.
Yeah, he's trying hard. So.
Yes, he is. He is.
He's trying hard to do the right thing and not cause problems with him. So.
Yeah, not just hurt my dad.
Yeah, not just do something to get it done.
Yeah, but he's known us since I was little. You know, he's known Mom and Dad, and Mom used to cook for them at the hospital, all the doctors there. So she's spoiled. She spoiled this one.
Thank you, Jenny. Jenny says lots of love for him.
Thank you.
We're sitting out here. It's a cloudy evening, and there's a good chance if we don't get rain today or tomorrow, we are definitely going to get some on Tuesday. You got a bug going in your eye, Lord. And but the problem is it's cooler. It's only like less than 80, but good grief, the humidity is horrible.
Yeah, my hair says that because it's starting to
Jack says his parents have to get used to driving in the U.S. I bet that is a big difference.
That's fun. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I've seen people drive in Germany and Italy and zoom, zoom.
Yeah.
They have speed laws here. They'll give you a ticket.
Yeah. They watch.
Yeah, Rome was the funnest.
That's what he just said, because in Germany you can go like 200.
I know. That was fun. On the bus, yeah. You just see people zooming by. And that's my kind of road.
Oh.
I used to be really heavy-footed. Yeah.
What I didn't care for is another guy and myself were in, I don't even remember where we were at that point. I think it may have been Turkey or somewhere, but we were in a cab on the Autobahn, and this cab was so janky that he kept having to keep his hand on the not an automatic, what do you call it, a standard. He had to keep his hand on the shifter, whatever gear it was in, because if he let go, it would just pop right out of gear. And he's going, I don't even know, I did not want to know how fast, down this 3-lane one-way road, and we're on the far inside. And all of a sudden, he sees our exit and just shot across there, all those cars flying and all. He just shot across there. So I asked the guys with us, I said, how you feel about dying on the streets here?
I think they make a game of it. You know, how much can we scare the American? Because we were in
I'll tell you what Jenny said.
Switzerland is worse. As your car is like. Oh, okay. For a loud car.
Yeah.
Wow.
They can get you for that here, but I mean, it's got to be really loud. And
I don't remember which country I was in. I don't know if it was Switzerland or Austria, where we were driving through, and if you bought a property there, you had to put poles up to determine, to show your neighbors how high and how wide. And they had to agree upon your build so that you could build, as long as you didn't obstruct their view and they liked what you were doing and they were agreeable with it. So that was.
that's a little bit
because
crazy.
pollution,
It's, I kind
No,
of,
okay, yeah. See this noisy cars.
yeah, I can see that. I just remember when I was in Egypt, I mean, it was so smoggy there.
Okay.
So the pollution was so bad. We were in a hotel right next to the Nile River that had an island in the middle of it, and most days we couldn't even see that island in the middle of it. And it wasn't a super long ways away, so. Yeah, I don't like the big loud cars making a bunch of noise. I have one of my cousins, his sons have a vehicle that they built specifically to boom, 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 boom. And I'm surprised I think those boys are going to be deaf by the time they're in their 40s.
They were doing it at a little family gathering, and I was nauseous. It was making little bones in your ear. You just vibrate, and I was
Oh,
just
heck,
like,
it was vibrating my chest,
dizzy.
too.
Ugh.
I don't care for all that. I used to like, a loud whom, whom, whum, whum truck, rather, when I was younger.
Because you drove one.
Well, I had one that was pretty loud, but that was stock from the factory like that. And all, but,
Well, it was an old truck, your daddy's truck.
that it was the same age as me.
And your daddy liked those trucks when he was your age.
Well, my dad used to ride a motorcycle when he was young, so that's something I have never even been on in my life.
Yeah, it would give me a headache. I'm not a.
Yeah, really. I'd be every day I'd have to take so much ibuprofen because my head would be pounding.
Oh, goodness.
You got any other tips for moving to the U.S.?
Oh, goodness. No, I don't know anything about Jersey.
Oh, so he wants to help his parents. That's
what we're doing.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, rural Arkansas and New Jersey are going to be a whole lot different. The good part about it is you should have a lot more choices and a lot of things you can get to as far as more natural foods and such than we do.
Well, not really. I mean, they have access to the groceries,
Well, that's what I
wise,
mean. That's what I
but
mean.
We have this to plant on.
I mean, but that's what I meant was like stores and such. You
Oh,
should have
okay.
more access to some because it's going to be a bigger area and such. I mean, we're not in a really large town to begin with, and then we live outside of town, so.
No, their idea of bringing in business is a fast food restaurant.
And we have a lot of those.
Yes. Too many.
A lot.
I don't like all the junk.
And for some reason, this little town has more Mexican restaurants than you could shake a stick at.
They're all good.
Oh yeah, they're good, but I mean,
it's just a lot.
I don't see how they can all stay going.
I'd love a really health food type style. We don't even have a good buffet anymore.
No.
When down there at
Chinese?
Chef's, they used to. It's got MSG in it. And
Oh
everything.
yeah.
But they had
Excuse
a
me for 1
buffet,
second.
and it had vegetables, just a lot of good vegetables. But they grew the garden that had the vegetables, and so that was fresh, and you could tell it. It didn't come out of a can. What's your favorite type of food? Oh gosh. Okay. I have got turned on to this because I went out of town when I was taking Mom to the doctor, and
Sorry, guys.
no, it might have been with Bonnie and I. Anyways, we went to an Indian food restaurant. Oh my Lanta, it was so good. And I love goat. I do. Other than that, Fried chicken, not good for you either. And my favorite dessert is banana pudding. And scratch banana pudding. I'm
Yeah,
a snob.
she's a banana pudding snob, I promise you.
They make it out of this pudding, and stuff, and I was just like,
So
nah.
Jack says he's going to try McDonald's for the first time in the U.S.
Don't.
I'm not a big fan of McDonald's. I mean, you could try it, but I'm not a big fan. John says their nearest town, 4,500 population, has 2 Mexican restaurants and 6 or 7 trucks.
Oh, okay. Well, food trucks, we have a sushi food truck, we have a taco food truck, we have they have 2. The same family has 2 food trucks that are taco food trucks. And
And those burrito
then we
tacos.
have once a month, or Fridays. What is it?
Once a month.
Once a month on a Friday, they have Food Truck Friday. And it kind of moves around the town, it'll be at the coffee house. We have a coffee house. It's good. And
I wouldn't know. I don't drink coffee, so.
yeah, he doesn't like coffee. But I do.
Yeah, she and my daughter both love it. Me and my son, we don't love it.
I've kind of switched up how I'm doing more chicory. So it's a prebiotic, and I put some mushroom in there with it and some cocoa nibs. It's so good. And I'll drink that's my coffee.
Now, I have had some Sri Lankan food, but that'd be because I was in Sri Lanka.
Clint was chasing one of the goats.
Was he?
Yes. So I'm going at her. She just scooted on out of the way.
Lord. Yeah, I have been to Sri Lanka and eaten there, and I'm not a big on spicy food as much as she is. She likes spicy. I'm not as big on spicy,
Yeah.
but I do. I mean, I love a lot of different. Now, John,
we've had Jamaican,
yeah, John
Indian.
mentioned.
I had Greek.
Yeah.
I had German.
Now Greek is one of those that John mentioned there. I like Greek food a lot.
Yeah. Haven't been to Greece. That would be a nice place to go to.
Hey, Donald and Lisa. Yeah, we decided to do a little early this time. We're trying to figure out, because it's getting dark and earlier and all, just how we're going to do this.
with the clouds coming in 6 o'clock.
Now you're
It'll be
speaking Sonya's. I said Tanya's.
You saw
Sonya's
Thai.
language because of Thai, because she loves Thai food.
Yes.
We had a place here that
And
was
Lee.
doing good Thai food. Yeah, and Lee loved that was doing good Thai food, and then he just kind of
Didn't.
he just started getting goofier with his stuff. So
Yeah. And I got Lee, what is it, Drunken Noodles. And he went to town on those. He's like, it's so hot, but it's so good. But it's so hot. He ate the whole thing.
yeah,
It was delicious.
I do like Italian. I will say that I like Italian food a lot. I mean,
Authentic Italian is the best.
yeah.
Yeah, get a little grandma in the kitchen and she's good. Simple tomato sauces, and the cream sauce is simple.
Well, have fun, John. Thanks for stopping by.
Hi.
Our treasure to home.
I need to wear my glasses.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi.
How are you this evening? Do I need to go eat my other glasses?
Nah, I'll be fine. I'll just let you read it, or I'll get it and look at it like this.
I messed up and brought my car glasses into the house now, so I have to have a pair of glasses all over the place. I used to keep one in the back, one in the front, one in the car, and one at work. But now the one in the back is gone. So, but I try to keep separate places because I lose them too easily. I set these things down and
Walk off.
and I'm as bad with my glasses as she is with her keys.
I knew I was going to come into this conversation one way or another.
But she's just like my sister. My sister loses her keys all the time. Hello, Musgrave Family Farm.
Hey.
But I noticed did pop up on her phone just a little bit ago that said talking about some thunderstorms and some heavy rain with maybe some flooding. We don't really need
Worse.
flooding. We don't need What I would like is a long, steady rain, not a sudden downpour type rain.
Well, you know what I think we need to do though?
What?
Is down here in the creek where all those trees have fallen down into the creek. I
Yeah.
think that's what's stopping up and slowing it down while it backs up and we get a lot of water out here.
It could be.
We need to clear it out, and that couch is still there.
Oh, there's a couch down there.
Not here on our property, but over there at the overpass on the highway. There is a couch. I said I was going to call the county judge. I need to do that. I'll do that tomorrow and see.
Jack says it looks like it's going to rain there in Jersey. I'm telling you, that rain we got Thursday was good, but I don't know. I think that was the only rain we got in October, and that was on the last day of the month.
And October's usually more wet.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't even know if we got any on in September. It was probably just a little shower here and there, but not much.
Well, I know I told you and the kids about it. Mama's iris, okay, her iris bloomed, what, a month ago? And she's like, it's not supposed to be blooming. Well, then I come home and I stopped because I was like, what's that in my pear tree? And there were like a dozen pears in my pear tree. And about the size of a small plum, and then some of them about a big plum. And I was like, when did these come up? You know, because it would have had to have been early in October for them to be about that size now, you know. And I was like, this is crazy. Why am I getting pears? This is when you should be picking the pears.
This is when they should be ready, not when they should be coming out.
Yeah, so I took them all off so it wouldn't take away from the tree growing its root system because it's all kind of new. You know, they're new plants. Good size plant is really grown a lot.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to, I wanted the roots to grow really well with it. But I was sad to take those pears off there. I was like, those would be good. But not in October.
All right, Jenny, thank you.
Hi, Jenny.
Have a good night. Hope work goes well tomorrow. So I hope, Musgraves, I hope that there's no tornadoes on you or anything. I'm hope that they said tornadoes last night and maybe some tonight.
Thunder.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. And Jax, to give you the story of my stand, we put it back up. We worked very hard all day on a Saturday, got it standing back up. But the fun part about it was somebody stole a leg, and I guess that's why they knocked it over, is to steal the leg. But we went down there yesterday to get ready, cleaning up all the limbs and things like that are hanging down, and it's still standing. I was so happy.
Well, now we've got something. He's going to put something out there to keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
So, and it'll...
I'll put it way up in a tree and point it. It's sad because I would like to have, if I want to have any surveillance, I want to see it looking for deer. But instead, I'm going to have to watch for anybody trying to knock my stand
You'll
over
get a
again.
twofer. You get deer and
That'd be nice.
any, you know...
But it's a
Hoodlums.
cellular, so it will send pictures to my phone and video to my phone when it happens. So
Yeah.
that's going to be advantageous to go catch somebody. Of course, they'll probably do it while I'm in work and too far away and can't leave and all that, you know.
Yeah, but we just need the pictures of who it is and we can send it.
Yeah.
Go find them.
And we put
Because
another.
you can just put that little Google picture of that person's face on there and find them there.
Yeah, if it gets a picture of their face. But yeah, if they're on a tractor, it should be pretty easy.
Yep.
But we put another stand back up that the wind blew over because, unfortunately, they clear cut around it. We put another stand back up, and Pax and I went and sat in it yesterday. So that's tomorrow's video. There's
It's
a little bit of
cute.
what happened.
Oh my gosh.
Well, no, I don't have. That's my short
Oh,
that I did
okay.
with him on the stand.
Yeah, but it was just cute.
My grandson he's a cute little boy with his curly hair and his big eyes. And he had when Lee used to go hunting with me when he was young. It was taking a video game or a book. That's what he wanted in order to occupy his time. For PAX, he played on my phone, took many pictures of himself.
200.
And then, but then also, I brought him snacks. Now, the snacks that I brought him were strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, and I made him some blueberry waffles for breakfast, and I had one left over, so I brought it. So,
Yeah.
but that's a good thing to take to get his attention and keep him occupied a little bit, is having a little snack. And like Sonia said, I did do a short of him and his snack if you want to go look at him.
No.
Oh, I'm telling you, Jax, I love blackberries. We've had some here lately. Luna's back. We've had some here lately that were like that big, and they were so sweet and just delicious. And hopefully, we're going to get us a system set up out here and do some blackberries. We've already planted 2 plants out there.
Yes, they're thornless.
Yeah, do the
And then we
thornless
got
type.
a fig tree out there. We've got 6 blueberry bushes. I want to get some more of those, but we can wait till they grow, and then we can just start splitting the
Yeah.
plant. And then we got plum trees, pear trees, mulberry tree. I love the mulberries. And
I hope the
plum tree.
the
Right?
peach trees have survived. Aren't those
Yeah.
peach trees?
I don't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. I hope they have survived because I've tried to water them somewhat here and there. Luna, don't get it. I know what she's after.
What's she getting?
Pax had that chocolate. Yep.
Oh, she's getting the stick.
She's getting the stick from his ice cream.
Lee wouldn't touch it because he licked everything. Oh,
You didn't charge your phone.
I did charge my phone. It just didn't charge enough.
Oh, yeah? You need your charger because we got a little more time.
Okay, let me go get my charger.
Sonia's going to get her charger. She didn't charge her phone enough. I don't want it to die. We've already had one mishap. If anybody out there that happens to watch this video now or later, if you know what happens if you're using your phone for a live and now everything's shaking because the wind's blowing, if you know what causes, if somebody calls, it locks up your video. Doesn't hurt the audio, but it locks up the video. Let me know. Donald and Lisa, if you've ever had that happen and you kind of have an idea, let me know why that happens.
Oh, okay.
Jack says he and his dad are growing blueberry bushes and apple tree. You got one apple tree, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'd have 2 if I have an apple tree.
Okay. One thing about it, our family is very fond of fruit. Can you get it in there?
I got it in there, I think.
I don't see anything that says it's charging, but I don't know where it would tell me.
No, it's not going to take you on here.
But our family loves fruit. When our daughter was growing up, she was nicknamed a fruit bat because she just ate fruit. Well, she's putting that right off on her children too.
Yeah, she went to a private school when we lived in another town, and they had a choice of the regular plate, fruit plate, or salad. And so she would fruit and salad, and then on Fridays she would have the pizza. So that's what she did.
There you go. School cafeteria pizza. You got to have that.
Well, this is a very different type of pizza than the school pizzas.
Well, I'm sure. But I still remember the school cafeteria pizzas, cut in little squares.
rectangle,
Still had to have them.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I that's one of the little treats. If I can get them and they're good, I'll get some blackberries and eat the heck out of them.
My uncle got me turned on to golden kiwis.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, those are so good. Your school pizza's good.
Oh, you guys always use your computer? Okay. We just use the phone so we can come outside. Although I told Sonia we may have to start doing our lives inside because it's getting dark earlier and all.
Yeah, if we're
I
gonna do it.
like doing it out here just because I love the wind and
Fresh air.
fresh air, and you can,
Nice to sit on the porch.
and you guys can hear some chickens talking to you, and some cows, and
That's fussing at Luna.
yeah, Natasha's staring at us right now.
She hasn't started hollering yet.
Oh, you use one of your iPads. Okay, that's right. I should have known that, shouldn't I?
I give up. My hair's not gonna do right.
Donald's always trying to figure out exactly how to do it. One thing I got to try to remember is always to, keep my phone over here so I can keep up with the comments. I always try to be sure I turn it down so I'm not echoing.
I don't even know where my iPad is. I know.
Yeah, we could maybe use that. We don't have anything good to hold it with.
No. I don't
This
think
ring,
the iPad will fit
this
on that
ring
thing.
light is just big enough for a phone
Yeah.
and for a regular phone. I don't know. I'm not sure one of those Samsung flips that is so big. I don't think it would fit in there.
No. Not at all.
It's
What's she got? Oh, okay. I just saw something kind of large.
Luna. No,
What's she
hang on a
got?
minute. She got my brush that I clean the rabbit's water out with. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. She's a thief, y'all.
Luna, leave that alone.
Oh my gosh, that dog. I think something got one of our chickens. And so Luna's in trouble because she didn't save that chicken. But we need a bush hog out there. That'd probably make it a lot easier for her to see something sneaking up. You know, but we'll have to see about that. Oh. And she also got the pumpkins off the porch. Robbie got me some cute little pumpkins to decorate the porch with. And she took them off the porch. They don't have a little stem on the top of them anymore. Nope. Nope. She chewed them all off. Dogs. Little rascal. Got it.
Sorry, I don't want her to destroy that brush
Yeah.
because that's the one I used to clean out the rabbit. Sonia tried really hard to finally.
Squirrels ate your pumpkins.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no. I got a big squirrel right there. Her name is Luna.
Yeah, I bought some little
3.
pumpkins,
Yeah.
and they have the stems on them.
I already told him.
Oh,
I already told on her.
yeah. But her favorite toy these days, right now, is a paint roller. The end of it that you stick on, that you can throw away. That's what she loves. She's running around with that paint roller constantly. There he is. There's Randy.
All right, you got some rain.
Yeah, all right, good. Randy, I don't know if you've watched my latest video, the one I did Thursday. You need to go watch it. I'm not going to say anything else. I want you to go watch it because, well, that's it. You need to watch it. But but her favorite is that paint roller. So every now and then she keeps grabbing my stuff off of I keep my stuff on the end of the table where the rabbits are, and she keeps getting it and trying to chew it up, and I don't need it chewed up.
Tell Brandy I said hello.
So Randy, I know you've been hunting. Have you gotten anything else? I know I saw Dutch's video that somebody shot right behind you there.
Oh.
And don't know if it was on it was actually on the creek property or not. So,
Goodness.
but anyway, Luna, she loves to chew on things. So I knew as soon as she started sniffing the back of they were riding around in one of those electric cars, and Pax just laid his stick from his ice cream down in there. I
He was
knew what
trying
she
to
was
give it
after.
to Lee, but Lee wasn't going to take it because he had licked everything on it.
He'd had it in his mouth both ways, every bit of it. No, and
Lee's not going to.
Lee's a germaphobe. He is not touching that after Pax has had it in his mouth.
Yeah,
So
no. Oh, We need to tell them what happened to one of our chickens.
Oh, well, it's kind of on my next video,
Oh, okay.
but we had a problem with a neighbor dog.
Yeah, you'll have to watch that one.
Yeah, I hope I think she's okay. She's just limping just a little bit, but I think she's okay. But I also found something else that I don't know about, so that's going to be on tomorrow's video as well. Just I don't know. The neighbor dog needs to stay away, and I think Luna needs to do her job better and keep him away. But I think she's gotten to be friends with him, so she don't care if he comes up here. So
Yeah.
you just have to watch out for him. And I'll just say this about squirrels: I hate them. We had our house that we used to live in. The squirrels kept chewing and getting up in the ceiling, so
To the eaves,
well, they would do that. There was that they kept getting up in there and chewing on things and getting in the eaves of the house and getting all in the attic and everything. But also we had pear trees out there, and I really wanted those pears to get good, but those squirrels would gnaw. They just gnaw on it and drop it, gnaw on it and drop it, and
I love them. Yeah.
and so we would never hardly get any off of there because they would chew on so many things. Okay?
I think so. I missed that.
Well, unfortunately, these squirrels, now out here, we hadn't had a problem with squirrels so far. I don't have any wood to knock on.
Well, Luna.
Well,
Luna
true.
will get 'em.
Luna will keep.
That's one thing she will get. She'll get a squirrel.
Yeah, she loves to chase. Well, squirrels, and that's why I got to be careful with my rabbits, getting them out now, because she wants to chase rabbits too.
Yeah. She'll get those for sure.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you, Randy. I hope you get one. I'll be. I love it. I will be hunting Saturday. Season opens Saturday here for us, regular gun season, and then when I hunt Saturday, I'm off that entire first week, and so yay! I enjoy being off for the first week.
Shh. Go get it. Go get it. Don't sit there.
Go
and
see
bark.
what it is, Luna. Go see.
Go.
Go see what it is.
Go. See what it is.
She's just gonna lay. That's one thing I've been getting on to her here lately. In the middle of the night, she'll lay up here on the front porch and bark at stuff, and it's like, no. If you think it's worth barking at, go check it out. It's nothing. It's just a car going down the road, babe.
Did it go down the road?
I think it did.
Oh, okay.
I think it went on down the road. I can look real quick. We have a camera so we can watch things.
Yeah. We had a Walmart delivery yesterday, and I had to hold on to
Nothing there.
Luna because she was really aggressive at the tires.
Well, when the neighbor brought me my chicken, he said she wouldn't let me get off my forward. She's a good girl, but she's very protective of this place. But especially if somebody was to be outside, she's very protective.
Now, she loves her dad.
Oh yeah, she loves my dad.
Doesn't bark at him for anything. But my uncle, I think just because my uncle's ornery, that's why she barks at him, because he just picks at her.
No.
What happened?
Instead, Money Pit was saying they're attacked by being attacked by ladybugs. You can't even open your mouth when you're outside. There's so many of them.
Oh, well, that's a good thing to have those ladybugs. Sorry for the,
Sorry that you're getting in your mouth.
Yeah,
That's
sorry.
not good, but as far as if you have a garden, that's a really good thing. They'll definitely take care of the aphids.
Yeah.
Although
yeah.
is it the ladybugs or is it Japanese beetles? Because they look the same.
Yeah,
But
Japanese beetles stink.
Yeah, I had a deer stand one time that my son still to this day, and that was, oh my gosh, 10 years ago we sat on that stand, and there was an entire corner of that stand was nothing but just piled up ladybugs. I mean, piled up ladybugs. And the to find a place to
Yep.
hibernate. Yep.
Yep.
And so he's from then on, I'd be like, well, we're going to go this stand. You mean the ladybug stand? Yeah, that's the ladybug stand. That ladybug, I mean, we were invaded that year for sure. I mean, we will get some in the stands and all, but that year, goodness, I mean, you be looking down your lane and movement catch your eye, and it's because there's ladybugs crawling all over the place on the stand. So
It wasn't a deer. It was a ladybug.
no, it wasn't a deer. It looked like something big enough to be a deer, but it's just because it was right there beside you, a lot closer to you than you thought.
Yeah.
But but I'm ready to get out in the woods and go sit for a little while, break from work. It's not been terrible at work, but I haven't had a break in a while, so I'm ready for one. And I always time out a week off for deer season and a week off for Christmas. So, and of course, then we're closed on Thursday and Friday for Thanksgiving. So I don't nearly work as much in November and December as I do the other months. So I'm not mad about that.
Yeah.
And we would be heading to Disney at the beginning of next year, but that changed a little bit. We have been going every time one of our grandkids turns 2 years old, but we have some friends that might as well be family.
They are.
They're just part of our family, and they had a kid. They've got a little one that not in 2025, but in 2026 he'll turn 2. So we're just going to wait 1 year and go with them and go again. So, but no, the bucks are not in rut here either. But the crazy thing about it is I am seeing paws everywhere. But I don't think they're rutting, really chasing the does, but they're getting ready to. The stand I took Paxton to, now I did see a buck. I can't tell you exactly what he was because I'll be honest, he was too far away for Paxton to shoot at. So I was trying to get the camera up to video him. I got him on video just a little bit, and you can see he has horns, but you can't tell. But I think he was, if he had brow tines, I think he was an 8-point. Not a bad deer. And I would have shot. I'm going to put it to you this way. Looking at him, when I just first looked at him before I tried to get the camera on him, I would have shot at him. And, but there's, down that lane that he was in, there's 7 or 8 paws down through there. And then there's one tree that's probably that big around that has been hooked with and he's got that going, and it's probably, I don't know, 20 to 25 feet from the stand. It's right there. I mean, if the deer came to do that while we were there, Pax would have no trouble shooting at it. He told me at church today that I need to get him a shot, a good close shot, so he could get it.
He needs one right there close to the stand, he said.
That's right. That's why everybody came over for lunch today. So
Yeah.
I forgot. That's where he said it. But he wants one good and close. That's what I want. I want it to be close enough for him. I mean, it's his first deer. He's not used to it. Lee, his first deer that he killed, I think there was like 8 does standing out there, and I told him, I said, you pick whichever one you want to shoot, and you shoot at one. And he shot the biggest one of the bunch. And I had to call my dad and say, hey, I need your help, because I couldn't load that big heifer. She was big. But I just love it. It's a good chance to get out there and have some good times with my grandson. I asked my granddaughter the other day, she's only 4 at the moment, but I said, are you going to go hunting with me when you're old enough? She said, when I am 6 years old, I'm going hunting with you. Yes, ma'am. That sounds good to me. Oh, and I forgot to tell the story. I forgot to tell you this, but I told Paxton that the gun he was using, his mama killed a deer with it. And I told him about that. I said, she shot at it, and the deer didn't move a bit. And then she shot at it, and she hit it, and I went and found it. And he said, really? My mom? Yep, that was your mama. That was your
Pioneer
mama.
Polly.
But I will say, that's the first and only time she went hunting with me. She never went again.
One and done.
But she did. I mean, it wasn't that it upset her or anything. She enjoyed it, and she liked it. Not, but she just never went again. I don't know why. Sonia used to go hunting with me, but she hadn't been in a while.
Yep. You have to have a hunter's ed license, and I got mine in junior high, but I don't have a way to find it or track it.
Yeah, that's knowing how we are. That's back in the days before everything was so much on computers and so much, and it was more paper and all. So,
Yep.
but I
I guess I was 7th grade.
In my back pocket, I have I've got Lee's. So.
Oh, all right. You're going on a flight lesson. You
All
already got
right.
it all set up. So cool.
Good.
There's a well, they used to. I don't know if they still do it out here, but we have an airport, and they would have.
Well, Ricky learned to fly out there.
Okay.
Ricky
Okay.
has his
Well, I guess
license.
they still do that then.
Yeah.
They would take high school students that wanted to learn how to fly, and it was Mr. Furlow that taught people how to do that.
Well, that's a good thing to know how to do. I mean, I flew. Sorry, we went with somebody one time. He flew in the. He was in the military and he flew, and so he had his own plane and he flew, and it's really nice to be able to do that. To be able to fly if you need to and get somewhere, because my dad was telling me that one of our friends, he was in Branson, and his daughter had a wreck, and so he was going to come back, and he got on a private flight with somebody. I can't explain the whole thing, but got on a private flight, and what would have taken hours to get back to Little Rock, and that took 28 minutes. So it made a huge difference being able to do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that is really cool. You have to let us know when you get your license.
Yes. Yes.
Be interested to know how you do and how that. I just feel like
Process
that
is
would be a wild sensation to be in control of that plane and having to, be sure you do this, and get to that point where everything is just automatic. You know you got to do this. You know you got to do that.
We have lots of private planes around here that people fly because a lot of them do farming, and so they're crop dusting.
They do crop dusting, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
They-
okay. Well, that'd be interesting. It said in New Jersey you can get it after 40 hours, and after 16 you fly solo.
Oh gosh.
I must say, I remember my first time driving my truck to school, the first time by myself. I can't imagine how nervous I'd be flying a plane by myself.
After 16 hours of it?
Even after 16 hours of instruction, I'd be mighty nervous.
Yeah.
One show I really like to watch is Mountain Men, and Marty Mayorato is back on there again, and he flies a bush plane in around Alaska, going to some of those places, and I don't see how they do that, because I mean the weather can change on a dime, and you just all of a sudden you could be have these
out, you
winds
can't
that
see.
just right to the ground.
Yeah. That was all. No, I faded before I could read it all.
There you go. Well, we have a small airport here in town that actually was very close to our house that we used to live in. So, yeah, Jackson, we'd have to see about that. We have to. Maybe you could get a chance to fly down here and you check the place out or something.
There you go. You can work on the farm day.
There you go. Come help me feed the animals. To me, that's not work. Feeding the animals and doing that's more relaxation and all, and getting to go out there. Now, every now and then the goats make it a little less relaxing than I'd like it to be, but Yeah, I imagine that's probably right. About 2.5 hours. It's amazing how much time you can save by getting up there and not having to follow the roads or the
Speed
speeds you can
limits.
fly. Yeah. I don't know. I guess there's probably speed limits on planes dependent, but they're not. I mean, still you.
You just have to file a flight plan, and they tell you where to fly at altitudes and all that kind of
Okay,
stuff.
so a Piper can go like 100 miles an hour. He said.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, crop duster pilots put on the show. I'll never forget when there's been many a time when we've been fishing, and there's one place we go fishing that we see them quite a bit. And you hear a plane, you look up and there's this yellow, bright yellow plane, and you know immediately that's a crop duster.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Kind of figured there was probably some planes they would have some kind of speed warning or something, to kind of keep you from going too fast. I mean, some people. I mean, I just can't. When it comes to flying, I'm out because I don't. I've never taken a flying lesson or anything.
Well, we've known somebody that had trouble on their plane. The gas tank is a bag, and it collapsed, and it wouldn't give fuel to the plane's engine.
It's just going down the road, babe.
Somebody's four-wheeler or a side-by-side, and the dogs don't like it. But he had to land on the highway,
Yeah.
but he did a very good job of it. So.
Yeah, he had to land right in the middle of a busy highway and did it without hurting anybody or having an accident or anything.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine that planes would going too fast. You could do some damage and such. So
Well, if you hit a bird, or something. Whew.
well, but even if you just if you get to going too fast for what the plane's designed for,
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I mean, you think about it. If
You're
you're
shaking
flying
it
up
together.
here and you start descending, you can build up some major speeds doing that. Yeah, they're like the Indy 500 in the skies. Yep, there you go.
Audubon in the sky.
Oh mercy, that's a thought right there. But it's I don't. That's one thing I've never worried about learning how to do is how to fly. But I think stalls.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
that would be nerve wracking.
Yep.
For sure.
Yep.
Obviously, you did a good job because you're on the live commenting.
You're not in the hospital.
That's right. Ooh.
Oh, no. Not going straight down. I would just pass out. It's like,
Wow. I don't know. You're a brave man. You're
Yeah.
very brave.
do they make you do that on purpose?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a part of the lesson.
No.
Yes, that's that's
No.
one of the things you got to learn how to do. One of the
See,
things I
that's part of
know
why I never took
I've seen a
lessons.
lot of things with people taking flying lessons, and I know a lot of the things that they do is they want you to get more comfortable with bad situations happening, so you don't just panic. Because if you have something going on with a car and you panic, you're going to get hurt. If you have a plane and you panic, you're probably going to die. So. That's right. So you got to be prepared so you don't just absolutely panic whenever something like that happens. So
Yeah, and that's why I don't fly a plane. Uncle Pat now, he flew planes in Vietnam and landed on a very short airstrip with a very big plane on the side of a mountain.
there you go.
Yes, and he landed it. And then he had to take off. And he had to drop so far before he could come back up. He did some trick flying.
Mm.
He did. But very good pilot.
Well, has anybody got any last questions? Because it's almost 5 o'clock, and so
You gotta get on somebody else's
yep,
live.
it's gonna be time for Donald and Lisa over at Money Pit Homestead to do their live, and I'm a loyal watcher of theirs, so so if you guys are looking for something to do, go over and check out Donald and Lisa if you haven't, because their live is usually very good. Some good conversations and all. Some very good people. I'm glad we had you back, Jax. You hadn't been here in a little while.
I know.
I'm glad you're settled in now and able to join in. But I hope you guys have a great week and things
Hope your
go.
parents do well.
Yes,
too.
really.
I know you're over there helping your parents. So
Thank you very much. I hope you have a blessed night and a blessed week. So, you guys have a great week. We're going to let you go. And you can watch my video tomorrow and check out what's going on around here, what the deer hunt was, and the bad thing that happened. So, guys, we love you. Thank you.
bye.